the thieves, because
You-
of the college
You
of
guys do have something.
adventuring, I have the rogue's
Okay,
ability to
Okay,
disengage.
let me stop you all right now, really quickly. Remember,
Yeah.
we have the loot pinned, and in the loot is a
Everyone
cape of the
okay? It got quiet.
Can you guys hear me?
Right.
Can you guys hear me?
Hold on, I'm exiting.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah. So you know all of the I have the loot pinned in the channel. What everyone what is available for grabs. Do remember there is a cape at the Monty Bank in there.
Yeah.
All right, what happened?
Cape of the what?
Cape at the Monty Bank. Once per day, it just lets you cast Dimension Door.
Just
That
Yeah.
is
no,
that
I
is
don't like this
that is
location.
that is not a that is the only genetic item in there.
Yeah. Do
yeah.
you mind if he attunes to it?
It's
just,
not attunement.
While we're doing this.
Not attunement.
not.
It's not attunement, which is the best thing about it. That's why every adventurer wants one. Just because you can put it on and zap out. I think so. Let me
Yeah.
double check.
If you want, Litney could also give Razzle Rachel just as extra eyes.
The loot.
The invisibility will not affect that one. Rachel, I think.
That's why you hide it underneath underneath her clothes.
Yeah.
It is not
just-
It is not attunement.
Fun fact about
Copy.
Pass Without Trace. Actually, I need to quickly double check this.
Reminder. What we agreed on for loot. I reposted the link.
Uh-oh. Oh no.
Yeah, I already have the black thread necklace is with reddish stone on Litney.
I seem to have a little bit of an issue.
All right. So I just did a second check on Pass Without Trace. Teeny problem.
Okay, I'll be right back. I gotta get some
What?
water and stuff.
Alright.
Range self.
Oh,
Wait,
no.
seriously?
Wait.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to
Okay.
go with you.
My
It's a
No,
30-foot
wait.
radius, but I'm gonna have to go with you.
Wait, pass without raise.
Well, I mean, you could always wild shape it to something with very good eyesight and go
or
with
big speed. Okay,
I can also
let me
vibe check you with Longstrider.
fast cat.
Yeah, but it's better to not be spotted at all. Okay, let's see here.
Yeah, but going
pass with
faster does allow you to
raise.
not be spotted as easily.
Yeah,
Yeah, you need to be close to.
for some reason Chrome's
Damn
not logging me in to Roll20 in my incognito window. So I need to dig around and
Well,
look for the password.
Well, I guess I have to
Yeah,
ask
but I can-
Isabel, I guess. But
hello.
get done.
Hey, hello. Oh my god, this is...
Isabella. Isabella,
Yes,
do
sorry
you
for
have,
being-
Don't worry,
you have
I am causing delay. I'm right here, but I'm still causing delay.
I'm
Isabella,
sorry.
do you
So,
have-
wait, since all of you are here, if you look in general, one of the pinned things is all of the loot you guys got last week. So please, if you can all just sit down for a few minutes and just talk about who wants what, while I set
I
things
think
up.
Yeah.
I already got
this.
I'll take last
sword-
dibs because I personally do not care.
Wait a minute,
Okay.
wait a minute. Where's the list?
It's in
It's in the bin,
general,
right?
it's pinned. If you scroll down a little bit, you'll see big bold letters. Obsidian
Yeah,
chest
there it is.
loot. Yeah,
Then I believe I said
yeah. Quick
Dibs.
reminder. There's the large sword, which you can have a long sword or great sword. It's a versatile weapon, but it's basically
Yeah.
just an upgraded long sword. Then,
Yeah,
so the entire thing about it, the entire thing about it,
I took it. If I
Yeah.
remember correctly.
yeah, the entire thing about it is, it's just a decently good sword That is magical. And the only unique property it has is you just forego one extra attack to just have a +5 to hit. Maybe it's
Hey,
useful,
guys?
maybe it's not, depends on the circumstance. Then you got the bracelet of set of thin purple bracelets. Increases movement speed, gains advantage against dexterity throws, glimmering cape, 4 charges, lets you cast magic missile, misty step. Cape at the mountebank, dimension door, once per long rest. Basically, a black thread necklace with a reddish stone pendant. Once a day, you can recover a combined level of 2 spells, as in 2 first level spells or 1 second level spell.
I'd
Which
like
is
the necklace,
ridiculously
but
strong.
5 slightly
So-
charred golden feathers, consumable. You can use a feather to cast fly on someone within 60 feet, but it'll cause the feather to get used up. It's gone. On the bright side, you have one use of fly that doesn't have concentration attached, so you don't have to worry about being knocked out of it. Then, necklace of
So-
counterspell, like a necklace of fireballs, except counterspell. And lastly,
And you need
dented
to,
wooden shield. The only use of it is you can negate damage on someone and take the damage yourself. Well, 48 damage.
Alright.
Yeah,
Here's
I
a
took it.
Yeah, the sword and the shield is basically only Sarah can use it.
Yeah, I'm looking at what you said, Cool Bond, about how things are divvied up, and I kind of agree with it. Sarah gets the shield. Wait. Sarah gets the large bent sword that looks like it could either be a longsword or a greatsword, a dented wooden shield with a valiant cross etched on it to redirect damage. Solstice
Yeah.
gets the thin bracelets of purple wood. I get the
Mainly
glimmering cape.
because
Morty
yeah.
gets the cape of the mountebank. Litney gets the black thread necklace with the reddish
Yeah.
stone pendant, and Isabella gets the 5 slightly charred golden feathers. And the necklace of counterspell, both of them.
Yeah, because both are consumable and they both are kind of useful for her.
Yeah. No, I agree with this divvy up very much so. But
Yeah.
that being said, with this current plan about going into the graveyard, are you just gonna loan her the cape of the mountebank?
Yeah, that would be the
Yes.
best option.
Basically. from my
Isabella,
understanding.
quick question.
I really want that
Please
glimmer
do-
cape.
Okay,
Star,
so
by the way,
give me 1 second.
Razzle's
Yeah,
Hi,
design-
welcome
just
to
1
this.
second.
Welcome to the stream. Just to start things up, because I should have done this ages ago. Hi, welcome. This is the stream. Here, I'm the VTuber. I'm the one hosting it. I'm also the DM. All of these are the players over here. You look in the middle of the screen, at the bottom. You can see all their stat sheets. We currently have a thing where we play on. Not this. Where is it? Where'd it go? We play. It's disappeared. Of course.
God damn it.
Here you
cat.
go.
Stop
People-
headbutting specifically the mouse. God damn it.
Okay, we play on Roll20. But what also I do is I got Tabletop Simulator and I just have like all of the assets over here. So I make all the art for these characters. These are the players. These are the NPCs. That's a dead NPC, but he's an undead anyway, so they'll just fix him later. Here are all the character sheets, and here we have a custom rule where everyone can have a max of 3 inspirations. At the end of every long rest, aside from traveling doesn't count, I reset their inspirations to 1.
I totally didn't forget to swap my
So
avatar.
here we go.
No, what are you talking
So I'll
about?
basically mark if they have 3 inspirations, if they 2 inspirations, 1 inspiration. Remember, you get inspirations for rolling a natural 1, natural 20, or a cool moment. What I'm doing now is for the sake of simplicity, I am resetting everyone to 1 inspiration. Is everyone okay with that?
Yep.
Yeah, that's
sure.
fine.
And you can all basically have a short rest after the last fight while you're sitting around divvying up the loot and all that stuff. And minor
Alright,
minor
so-
interactions with NPCs, whatever you prefer. And this is just so anyone can know, everyone knows, this little token over here marks an exhaustion. So I might change it later, but if someone has an exhaustion, I'm just gonna give them one of these.
Currently, I have exhaustion.
Second level.
I
Yeah,
am curious
one
when Monty's little
and
plaque is going to get
second
added
level.
to the main area.
I think you got added to main. Oh, your art isn't scrolling. Wait, is that scrolling
No,
art?
it's scrolling in the little
Yeah.
icon, but on the tabletop.
So that's
Untitled Chapter
20
Monty is here.
and
He's just.
30.
Oh, you're right. I'm
What
so
did
sorry.
she?
Oh dear lord, I just only got one.
Oh.
I rolled on that one on my hit die.
Short rest. Thank God for being a warlock.
Death.
Okay.
Plus 13, plus 20,
Custom.
plus 13.
Swap this out
Uh,
for.
plus 20, and I'm almost back to full.
I just
I
noticed
haven't-
Raz has 2
There you go. Now
cards.
Monty
Yeah,
also
there you
has
go.
a little thing.
There you go. Turtle.
Else.
Terminal.
Oh, wait, used that on the wrong one. Solstice.
I'll sacrifice one of my
Short rest.
my second level spell slots to get back a third level.
What?
I'm using.
How?
How?
Arcane Tradition, or
You don't sacrifice.
oh, I always thought it was like it worked like that.
No.
No, you
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 can recover. Okay, Arcane Tradition means you can recover a combined number of this much spells. That's spell level. So say if it's two first levels or 1 second level. For you, I
Yeah.
believe it should be 3 by now, at least. Maybe 4.
Yeah.
So yeah, if it's 3, then you can recover a third level, a second level, and a first level, or three first levels.
and recovered 11 HP, and I'm up to 64.
Either way, I'm just gonna get that one and a third level spell slot because I kind of needed to bring Slayer back.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah.
didn't mark you guys. You're in the Forbidden Forest somewhere.
Yeah. Isabella,
Yes.
do you have the spell invisibility?
Invisibility? No,
Yeah.
I don't.
Ah, damn it. Well, that makes it more complicated.
Why? What were you expecting?
We were gonna grave rob.
Not grave rob. Loot, we're gonna loot the graveyard.
Don't worry. You forget, I have a secondary skill. Disguises.
Well, I was going to summon Banakafalata in his improved form, but he can go invisible if I summon him in his, normal form.
Yeah, but the thing is, I got invisibility, but we need 2 uses to make sure our plan actually works. Because turns out Morty actually need to go with Raz to use pass without a trace.
Wait, does he
Mm.
still need concentration if he wild shapes?
Nope.
Oh.
I think.
Oh, that's a good idea. So pass without trace, transform into a small animal that can hide inside the
Yeah, what do
Razzle.
you think I was doing?
Yeah,
Oh, that's smart.
you're overcomplicating this, man.
All right, then because it's inside of her things, she will also be invisible.
I'm looking at myself being added to a chessboard.
Okay,
I don't
so
like
this is a fun thing which we're gonna do. First off, I gotta ask: can everyone in the chat, can you comfortably see when I when I stream Tabletop Simulator? Can you comfortably see it, or is it just is it a nuisance to try and look at it?
Star,
Yes.
I think you set up the live wrong.
Okay, I probably did. You are right. What did I do? It's streaming Tabletop Simulator.
You forgot to post.
Oh, I didn't. You're right. But I'm talking about on Discord. Is it working?
Oh, yeah, it works.
Yo,
Yeah, I
But
could
yeah,
see.
Oh my god. On Dis. Did I literally just?
ping?
I didn't set up. I didn't set up the stream at all. What is it? What is it? What is the stream title called? Working on
Working on
character
character
art.
That's
The end.
star.
Star.
Uh,
Don't quit your day job.
okay, listen here.
you
That
last
was
5 minutes on the internet.
that was extremely
Tops.
that was
Being
extremely
kind.
that was extremely rude. And first off, I'm not quitting my day job. I have a day job and I have a second job, and this is not related to any of that. This is just us having fun. Oh no. Oh, I'm so sorry. Okay, D&D, Fragile,
Let's have
Frontier.
goddamn.
I'll fix this later. Oh, come on,
Also,
please.
Brad,
No,
Brad,
ignore it.
What's a
You're not
small
seeing any of
high-dex
this.
creature?
None of this is something that you're seeing. Oh no.
Brad,
Oh
Brad,
no. Okay, hold up.
Yeah.
Astral
Uh,
Mushroom,
Litney-
What
YouTube
what challenge
thumbnails.
rating? What
Wait.
challenge rating?
the lucky dice.
I can have CR 2.
Yeah,
CR2,
so
okay.
that's the maximum, and we're looking for small or tiny,
I see.
Okay.
or
It
smaller.
let's-
can't be flying.
Yeah,
and it can be flying. Okay.
It
can't
can't
be.
cannot.
I would
I'm not level
say-
8 yet. If I was a single level
Alright.
higher, yeah, I could. Unfortunately, I'm not.
Size.
You know what?
tiny,
This is good enough.
apply
Let's
so-
not talk about this right now. Designing.
Yeah, we're gonna point that all out and just make you suffer.
Bilby. Bilby.
The hell's a Bilby?
Okay, here we
So,
go.
look in the compendium.
it's
If
fixed.
shared, you should.
It's fixed. It's fixed. Oh, I
we're
can't
going-
believe this.
If we're gonna
How
do
long
this-
have I been streaming?
It's
Years,
CR.
over a year now.
You been
I'm
streaming
gonna
for
Can you-
17 minutes?
No, no,
Did you just post it in here?
no, I didn't post
Yes,
anything.
I will. Give me a second.
Indeed,
Uh,
I like.
Yes,
well, there's Billy Beaver.
Linny will lend the lucky dice to Raz. She expects it back.
Okay, are you seeing the screen right now?
Okay, so
Let's
now
see if it drops on
let
the map.
let me
A
let me
building?
ask again this question. Okay, do I have to add this? You can add it yourself. Okay, here's a very important question. So, I'm streaming Table of Simulator to you guys in Discord. Can you comfortably see it, or
Yes.
okay? So if I do things here, is it okay?
Yeah.
Yo,
Cool.
Yeah.
So here's the rules. You guys, you know what? I'll explain these rules to you afterwards. I need to know: are you guys taking a nap or not? Are you guys long resting? What's your goal? What's your plan?
Short resting and looting the graveyard.
Okay, great. So you mark yourself up. Now let me explain to you the mechanics I'm going to use for looting the graveyard, because here's what I'm assuming. I'm assuming you're going to try to pass without a trace if possible. You're going to try to invisibility and all that stuff. These creatures have multiple visions, multiple vision abilities. So what I'm going to do is this is the chessboard. This chessboard is the graveyard. It represents the graveyard right
Bilby
now.
has 10 decks. I have a higher dex at
Okay.
base. I'm just gonna walk in.
Yes, but look below. Shadow camouflage. The Bilby has advantage on dexterity checks, but while in dim light or darkness.
Okay,
Yeah, I'm just gonna cast and maintain
Yes.
pass without trace
So-
and just get a +10 passively to all stealth checks.
okay. So over
Alright,
here,
sure.
if you guys look at this, basically this is the graveyard. I'm gonna say you can enter from this side or this side, from the bottom or the right.
Okay.
So this is just the method I've came up with that everyone's going to be allowed to do something. So Raz, you're the one who's going to say, where do you want to enter? And
I'd like to
essentially,
enter from the bottom.
give me 1 second. So yeah, what happens is we're going to go essentially turn by turn, and you're going to be moving here in about like 3 squares. Okay? So if you start here,
Okay.
then you basically say, I want to move 1, 2. Oh, I counted wrong. Yeah. So you can basically just move 2 squares in any direction during a turn. And if you say, for example, oh, and here you found a treasure. And then you've also noticed that there's an enemy coming from the other side. Do I have enemies? No.
Would you like, just in case there's any locks to be picked, would you like Litney to lend you her thieves' tools as well?
So basically, I'm going to have enemies
Yes.
walk around the board. I'm going to have enemies walk around the board. So the idea
That's
is...
a whole ass dog.
Okay.
It's tiny
And I
size.
match its dex.
So if Razzle and an enemy meet, because enemies will also be moving roughly 2 squares or 3 squares depending on the enemy. If they meet, it's basically going to trigger actual combat where everyone's going to have to probably run in, or she's going to have to run away. However you guys deal with that.
That's an alternative stat
Yes.
sheet.
What I'm going to do is I want everyone to be able to contribute. So at every turn, Razzle is going to decide where they move, and instead of Razzle rolling, all of you will be rolling. So
I don't think I can maintain
say
concentration.
Wait, why are they rolling?
no. Let me explain this to you. Razzle, because of your stealth and all the debuffs on you, your control will just be where do you want to go. Okay, that is
debuff.
no, all the buffs.
The
Your
buffs, okay.
invisibility, password, or trace. So you don't need to roll. What you're gonna do is you're gonna just be deciding where you're going to go. We're not gonna bother with rolls. We're just gonna be like, okay, right? You're gonna be like, I want to run away, or I want to go deeper into the center, and everyone else is gonna be like, okay, I want to roll a distraction. Maybe I don't know. I want to like cause a small fire over there. Or I want to use a spell, or I want to support Razzle with something. I want to use an item to make them, roll better or something. I want to cast Bless, right? So you can choose to use any ability you have, anything you can think of to roll a stat, and I'll basically roll that for distractions to see if these monsters will essentially have to be forced to move away.
Okay, Star, I feel evil for doing this, but I'm gonna have to throw a wrench into your plans because I'm planning on casting Longstrider. That gives a plus 10 to movement speed.
Okay, I'm gonna count that as you being able to move 3 squares instead of 2.
You already said 3. Never mind.
No. Remember, I counted
with
wrong.
Pass without a trace, which makes it so
It's
Okay.
from square
It's
1
fine.
to 3. So this one, like I said, right?
Okay.
1,
Yes.
2, and now you'll move an extra 1. So here we go. Are you guys ready?
Can all monsters move 2 also?
All monsters will move either 2 or 3. It just depends on how I go about it.
All right.
I could have sworn I had some other feat going on. Oh well.
Oops, cares. Womp.
So yeah, we're gonna start. Give me a second.
Okay.
Was we 2
I'd imagine,
induce
and Litney, during part of her short rest, she would have already gone and Goblin Slayer back up.
Okay. So here's how we're gonna go about it. It is turn 1. Okay.
Yep.
I'm going to immediately give you a hint. These black squares are what you think might be possible treasure spots. You might end up coming across an actual treasure spot just by random coincidence.
Okay.
This white square over here is something shiny you can see.
Okay.
Okay. So now here's how we're gonna do it. Raz, you get to. Where do you want to start first?
Third row. I mean, third column.
Razzle?
Bottom.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. 3 squares.
I'd like to go up, up, and left.
Yes. Up, left. Yeah. By the way, diagonals don't count here just because otherwise it'd be
Yeah.
it'd be too much. Okay. Now it's a turn. Before I decide which ways the monsters move, I'm gonna need all of you guys, anyone who wishes to participate. What do you want to do to try and make sure these things don't go off the Raz?
I'm gonna send Stefano to the top left to cause a noise and have him teleport away.
Mhm.
And
Okay.
I'm gonna have
For that, I would want Stefano to roll acrobatics or I think acrobatics might be the best one, or athletics, depending on how you want to go about this. You can roll acrobatics or athletics.
Acrobatics because it's +3.
Yes, go ahead.
No, I'm guessing normal.
We're not gonna have any yeah. Everything's gonna be normal unless another person is helping you specifically. What do you say,
Yep.
Litney? You said something, or who was saying something?
I would like to have
Hold on.
if you allow me to have Slayer back, you know. Me
No,
cast-
we're gonna ignore the NPCs for now. We're gonna say that
Alright.
if you do something, NPCs are helping you. That is your turn.
All right, so what Litney was gonna do is,
Oh.
I want her on the third right, bottom third right,
Mm-hmm.
and if the monster gets anywhere close to Raz, I would like to cast as mage hand to basically do some rustle some nearby trees to get its attention.
So you're actively going onto the field as well. Okay, so you know what? We're gonna treat this as
No, I was gonna be on the side
understood.
of it.
So basically, you're also trying to cause this. I'm gonna need you to roll Arcana. That's a simple roll. What I'm gonna do. Hey, and looker, welcome to the stream.
Simple roll,
We're
you say,
playing
because
D&D. I swear we're not playing checkers.
And
Okay,
with
right.
disadvantage,
So-
I would like to use my
Okay,
glimpses from a distant past for this one.
go ahead.
So I get a 1d6 added to that roll, to that 9 roll.
Uh-huh.
That is a 14.
Okay, right. We're gonna keep that in mind. A 21 up there, 14 down here. Anyone else have anything they want to contribute, or are we gonna move on to the monster's turn?
Beyond what I'm already doing, being long strider and pass without trace,
Yeah.
no.
Okay, let's just say that's what you're doing. Great.
Yes.
Just double
Let
checking.
me just double check
Yeah, just-
my spell list.
You already did
Because I
something.
think
You already did something. Stefano, any
Oh, yeah, fair.
any character, like basically what I was saying, it's one turn per player. So if you want to be like,
Yeah.
this character's doing one thing, another character's doing nothing, no, none of that, please. It's too complicated. Tara, are you doing anything? Or no?
No.
Okay, right. Let's see now. Let's just roll some. I'm just gonna roll this twice for the monsters. Okay. Well, that
No.
was too close to the side. Okay. So they got one good roll, one not so good roll. The monster over here has completely fallen for the for the sound, and is going to spend its turn investigating this area. This monster down here is suspicious of the sound over here, and will go 1, 2, 3, and be right there. It's not noticed Razzle. this monster down here, this monster over here. I'm gonna move this. I'm just gonna move this over here. The dice. We're gonna have to see.
Yeah, that'd be handy.
Yes.
Yeah.
If it goes above a 10, it'll move towards Raz. Once. No, it's not going to move towards Raz.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
That was
Raz.
a lucky
It's
roll.
your turn.
Treasure.
Yes. So you're gonna go grab the treasure. I'm gonna say whether if you stand next to it, it counts. So just
Okay.
right there. And
Yes.
let's check your luck. In the blue one. Actually, you can roll 1d20. Roll me 1d20.
Okay.
Plus.
Nope, just 1d20, just pure luck. Let's just see. Let's just see what this is.
Hold on, give me a
If
second.
it's under a 5, it's a complete dud. If it's between a 5 and a 12, it's a something minor. If it's above it, if it's a 12 and a 13 and above, probably something good.
Wait.
Star, I would suggest you duplicate the red dice so you have 3 red dice.
Yeah, I just want to know, like, okay, you know what? I'll do that.
What?
Because then you can roll all 3 at the same time.
Yeah, fair enough.
Not rolling.
Okay, that's very awkward.
/R 1d20.
Do you want me to roll
If
for
you want,
There.
Oh, there we
yeah,
go.
yeah.
19.
Oh,
Good
wow!
roll.
Okay, yeah,
That's a good
that-
roll.
Good.
that's a hit.
Okay, put it in the treasure bag.
So here we go. I'm not going to tell you what it was just yet, but that's a hit. That's a good one. That's a pretty big score. We're gonna have to write that down. You know, I'm gonna use this board. Finally, I have a board in front of me. I'm gonna use it.
Ba-ba-ba-ba-da-ba-ba.
Treasure 1 is a 19. You barely get better than that. You got 2 more moves this turn.
I'd like to move forward twice.
Okay. There you go. Uh-huh. Now it's time for
Within
you guys.
boxing range, I
Allies'
see.
turns. How would you like to distract the monsters?
I would like.
Uh,
I'll let Solstice do this one.
Okay.
And since
well, I was first. I'm gonna roll to see if I can if I recharge my blink.
D'accord.
1d6.
Ok. Merci.
Nope. Okay.
Merci, on a pu, je-
Secondly, I think Solstice is gonna cause a bit of a commotion.
Okay.
Speaking of commotion, Starlight, can you look into your messages?
Okay. Why do you message this to me and not say it out loud?
Just because I want it to be a surprise for everyone else, if that happens.
Yeah, sure. I'll keep track of that.
Yeah.
I'll write it down on my
All right.
board because I have a board now.
Yippee.
All right. All right. I was thinking of using Thunderous Smite to cause a noise way up, way far distance away.
Okay, so here's what the thing is. Is that what you're doing, right?
I was thinking that, and then Misty step away from there.
Okay, so what I'm gonna ask you instead of rolling a stat or something, I'm gonna ask you to roll a luck roll. Because I need to see, because we need to see how, if this goes badly, it's not a matter of you performing badly, because a loud sound is a loud sound.
Yep.
It's a matter, because there's no stat involved in this. It's just a matter of how well does this end for you.
Not very.
8.
hey,
Might I use my inspiration?
Yes, absolutely. I'm gonna go over here and mark your inspiration down. Oh, I love being able to do this now. It's so
You fool!
Worse.
You
That's
fool!
worse.
okay. That's kind of unfortunate. Okay. The consequences of your action.
They notice Raz,
Another
don't they?
monster has entered the field.
Fuck me.
Oh shit.
Okay. Moving on. Litney, you had something?
Okay. I only have like 3 uses of my knowledge from a distant past, since it's equal to my proficiency bonus.
I wish so desperately
You know-
I could just type into chat from OBS.
Okay. So looking at the board, I need to get these guys as far away from Razzle as I can.
Southeast corner.
Yeah, so I want to go to the southeast corner, and then okay, can I roll? I need a roll that can help me with bringing them towards my area, and then I just dip with Misty Step.
Okay, so to
Can I roll
confirm.
persuasion? Can I roll a performance check? Or no, persuasion check?
Persuasion's a tough one. Just remind me again exactly what you're doing.
Okay, so I want to bring these creatures as far away from the south of the board, so
Raz
they
is
won't
in
get
the north
Razzled.
of the board.
Yeah.
He
You're
meant they bring them to the south of the board.
Got it. Okay.
And then I'm dipping out with Misty Step.
Okay, hold up 1 second. Persuasion, that's an odd one. It's because this is inherently, you're not trying to persuade them to come over, you're trying to deceive them to come over, so I would say it's deception. Performance would also work.
Actually, I might let you not need to do that.
Oh yeah, if someone else wants
I
to help
can
them
do
with
my
this
thing.
plan,
Yeah,
you can roll. You can roll persuasion, and I might even let you have advantage if someone else just wants to be like, "I'll help you."
Yoo-hoo!
Yeah, I have a plan. Guess what?
I can't
do I
guess.
what do I roll?
Depends on the plan.
Depends on what. Just are you helping them with what they're doing, or are you doing something completely different?
I'm helping them.
If you're going to help,
apparently it can be.
So if you're going to help them, it can be just a simple matter of saying, we'll let them actually roll persuasion, and we'll give them advantage because of help.
Yeah, I was actually going to cause a distraction, basically. Well, use Banaka Falata to cause a distraction.
You know, if you say that you're doing it the same way as them, then I'll say you're working in concert, and you can pick one of you two and just roll persuasion with advantage.
Okay.
Which one has the better charisma?
The warlock or the wizard? I wonder.
I'm proficient in persuasion.
I am actually not. But I have good charisma.
What's your biggest charisma skill bonus? Because I think you can use all 3 here.
I have a
my
plus
biggest
2.
charisma skill bonus. Intimidation.
You know what? I don't know why I'm asking that when I'm looking down, when I can just look over here and be like, I can see your stats. You got a +3 in charisma, and Litney has a +2. Litney's persuasion is going to be better than yours, because Litney's got a +5 persuasion.
Yeah, but they also have they might also have.
They have those options, yes. If that's what you want to do.
What's your highest in all the charisma skills?
intimidation and persuasion.
And what's those?
+5.
Say this
Okay, and
is
what's
not
yours?
going to be intimidation. Intimidation means you're going to move them away, not towards you. Now,
And this will actually help with my disadvantage from
Okay.
exhaustion.
oh shit, you
Oh,
have
right,
disadvantage from exhaustion. I think we should let
Okay.
Isabella might probably be the best one to roll just because of that. Okay, you know what? Who's
Yeah.
Yeah.
so you tell
Yeah,
you
yeah,
you
go
two
on, go
decide
on.
who's rolling.
I'll let Isabel roll for persuasion.
Isabella,
All
go
right,
ahead,
yeah.
do I do it
roll.
with
You have advantage.
Yes.
And
Do I
can I
use
add
the stats of myself or my familiar? No, wait.
Use
yourself.
Use
mental
your
for this.
stats. Use your mental stats.
All right.
And
In that case,
Because it's your
um,
plan. The familiar is only, the instrument right now.
persuasion. Persuasion.
may
There
I
you go.
also,
1, 2,
may I
3.
add the knowledge from a distant past to that one?
No, you can't.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay,
No.
that's a
Oh,
10.
man.
You have a reroll if you want to use that.
Oh, really?
If you look
Yeah,
over here,
all-
everyone.
all-
highly
have a reroll.
recommend.
I told
you.
you everyone starts with 1 inspiration because I reset you all to 1. From now on, every long rest you reset to 1 inspiration, not 0.
Yippee.
Okay.
Basically, so you don't feel like you're punished for having a nap before a boss fight.
I'm
Or
assuming
literally
this
anything
reroll
important.
doesn't have advantage.
No, you
I would
just
say-
you just roll a d20.
All right.
And the d
Sure.
Okay.
Oh,
And
yes.
there you go.
much
Worth
better.
it.
Okay. Nice.
I'll be right back.
Now it's time for the
All
monsters.
right.
Let's take a look over
So
here.
pretty much everyone in 300 feet of Banacafalata will hear.
Oh my god.
Net one.
One of these guys got a
Eh,
natural 1.
The
On the net one,
intelligence.
can they leave the field?
0.
This guy literally joined, immediately gonna be like, pop, 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 pop. Oh, what's this? And he's gone. He's left the field. He's joined the field, immediately left the field. Goodbye.
The definition of scatterbrained.
Okay, and there's quite a bit of fails over here. 1 succeeded.
Yeah.
So this one
So if you're
failed.
curious, I
is gonna
turned
move
Banacafalata
1,
into
2,
a
3.
howler spider, which is a spider
1,
with a hair
2,
horn on its head
3, and this one is
that can
actually
fly,
succeeded. So this
because
one,
investment of the chain.
I'm
and
gonna
stuff.
move 1 point. Then I'm gonna roll to see if they're gonna move towards Raz or not. They are, and they're not. So they're gonna go this way. And now I'm gonna say, because they can't move towards Raz physically at all, they're gonna move this way. And there we go. Raz, it's your turn. This is the
Big play.
This
I
is
can
the
get 2 treasures at once.
yeah. This is the one which you
I
know
can
for
do
sure
a
is something.
turn.
There's something
To
there.
the shiny.
Okay? That's 2 points. The shiny. You know what? Okay, this is going to be awkward. It's not a. Roll me a 1D. You know what, Razzle? Pick any die. Pick any die.
What do you mean?
Any die. D6, D4, D8, D10, D12. Pick any die and just tell me which end do you want to be the good end, and just roll it. Because it's
What about the
guaranteed.
D1?
This is guaranteed. No.
Big number, good number.
This is guaranteed to be a good. There's guaranteed to be a good something good, but I want to know
Big number, good
what
number.
it is. Okay.
What I meant.
Are you about to roll a D100?
I got a bad one.
Okay. It doesn't
No.
mean that you're getting something shit.
God damn
It
it.
just means that it's not going to be tailored to you.
Okay, cool. I don't care. This isn't about me.
A special.
If anything,
So
I got
what
the
I
item I want. I got a shiny cape, which I'm not currently wearing because
Okay.
they told me to take the dimensional door cape on me.
Okay. So you got this one, and it's
Yeah.
gone now. In fact, I'm gonna mark this. Just gonna put a red one over there. Why not?
Yeah.
Okay.
And
by the
with
way,
my 1 extra movement,
Yes.
I'm just gonna go up and
1D,
treasure.
1D20.
come on, net 20.
Uh,
natural 20 this.
18.
Oh my god, that's still so good!
Oh, goddamn. Hot hands.
If
Now
that was an attack from Solstice, it would have hit.
Oh my god. Now my question 18. I'm gonna mark this on the board. Oof. And now I gotta ask
Next roll's gonna be a 20.
and now I'm gonna ask you, are you gonna risk it to grab this one, or are you gonna just try to leave?
No, I'm getting all the treasure. I
Oh.
have a teleport cape. If I get detected, the
Okay.
first thing I'm doing is piecing out.
Fine.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
and trust
Sure. Fair enough.
Love
Okay.
trust.
It's 1 second. I'm gonna roll for random really quickly before anything else.
what was that?
The 11, which is that doesn't count anything as anything. That's unfortunate for me. Okay. Everyone, do you have anything you're planning on doing right now, or are you going to chill for a moment on the board?
Give me a second. I need to roll.
A reminder: if you do roll too badly, that something could happen.
I
Okay,
had
yeah.
a very
Just
weird
so you
idea.
know, I am completely fine with Banaka Falata dying. He can get all the attention. Yeah, I can just bring him back.
No.
Also,
If
Yeah.
you roll badly enough, they might find you, and it'll be a forced combat. So you're gonna
really?
be. That's
I'm
why.
very far from it.
I think we leave the rest to Raz since there's only one
Listen.
treasure left.
Oh,
Okay.
perfect. Stefano is gonna make a bit of a sound, so the red one is drawn towards the bottom.
Okay. That's gonna also call these two probably, but we'll have to see how that goes. Okay, roll me your athletics or acrobatics for your buddy. Let's see how it goes.
Okay, let's see here.
Come on.
Come on,
Big
good roll.
money. Oh.
Uh,
And you don't
know
have
what?
any more rerolls.
yeah, but
Alright.
they may not be able to.
Don't forget these guys have bonuses. This is not just a flat number.
Yeah, I know.
This might be a good thing because that way the two on the bottom don't come to us.
Okay. The rest
Yeah,
of
I'm
you,
just
do you
a bit
have any
paranoid
plans, or
about,
are you gonna go at? Are you gonna be like? Also, don't forget, if Beneficolata is too far away and they're loud enough to call these, they're loud enough to call a whole bunch of other things in. So be careful of that.
Yeah.
I think-
For the
kiting them.
Yeah, for
away
the
from
purpose
everyone.
of this, Beneficolata is not forever away because that means you're calling bigger creatures towards where you guys are.
Well,
right
the max
now,
range of my ability is 300 feet, so
Uh-huh.
No, we need to get that one down.
Okay. Shall I roll? Is it monster turn yet?
Can I state why I wanted to state?
What do you want to state?
Monty's gonna lay a trap. Because
I-
he has a +7 in survival.
Oh,
You're gonna lay a trap.
Yes.
Okay. Where?
Right. One down. And what I roll?
How are you gonna lay?
He's with
you're-
Raz.
You're going to lay
I'm
a
with
trap.
Raz.
You're gonna. Yeah, that's how you're passing on a trace. Go ahead.
Yeah.
So you're gonna lay a trap over here or something?
Yeah. Just right below.
Go ahead. Absolutely. I'm gonna
Describe the trap.
signify that with
18.
It's a classic trap. You know the one. It's a little rope with some leaves on top. You step in it, your leg gets ripped above you, and you're just dangling there.
please let this
And,
work.
yeah, that's an 18.
That's your trap right there. Okay.
Yep.
God, this is the it looks like we're playing the weirdest game of chess ever. Chess, checker, D&D. This is called Sword and Cat. Okay, great. You know what? It's time for the monsters.
If this, come on, move.
Only one of them rolled badly. This one over here is just going to waste its time just being down there, sniffing around. The rest roll really well.
Yeah.
This one over
Sure.
here. First, it's gonna move one step that way. Now it's got 2 more moves. No. Yes. And this one, we're gonna have to see which way it goes. If it's under a 10, it'll move towards the trap. If it's above a 10, it'll move upwards.
Down.
You know what? Hold on.
Right.
Okay, wait. Let's make this clear. Under a 7 and below, down. 14 and below, towards the trap, to the right. And anything above that, upwards.
Yeah.
Oh, it's going down.
That's a 5.
Hey, at least
Oh no, they can't fit together. Oh, they can. Well,
Oh, do they fight?
no.
fight.
No, they
fight.
don't
Aw.
fight. Okay. Well, it's gonna park its butt right over there. It's not a great place for you. You can't interact with that treasure if it's right next to it, by the way. Okay. It's your turn, Raz.
Have a dumpling.
I'm going to just rush forward by 3.
3. There you go. Okay.
You do
Bad
you do
decision.
realize that if it gets one success on the first roll, it's gonna fight you.
Unless there's a trap.
Unless
Well, that's
unless
why
they-
you see, that's the beauty of this game. You guys are the ones who are basically trying to yank the monsters away.
And if I win, I get the treasure.
That's a
and it's
24
done.
on placing a trap. I forgot to add the +7, but I rolled a raw 17.
Well, there you go. There's a trap. Enjoy that, bitch.
World's most alluring trap with 24.
Yeah, the Great Lizard Peace Treaty is always
baited it with
immutable.
cake.
Listen, the Great Lizard Peace Treaty is always immutable. That's why they're able to rule the world.
Yeah.
Okay, so who's...
Uh,
Oh, I see. He's gonna blink dog thing again, huh?
yeah, I'm thinking to the far left.
Okay, go ahead.
I'll-
Roll your beautiful athletics or acrobatics. Oh, what's that, Litney? Are you trying to do something in support or something else?
You know what? I'll get. No, I can't give him advantage because I'm not proficient.
You don't need to be proficient. You just need to have
Okay, I'll
something
give
you can do to
Bonnie-
help. You just need to have something you can do to help. Like, say, for example, I don't know, cast bless or something like that, or I don't know, anything.
Oh, with prestidigitation, I can make a scent. Let me pull that up.
Oh yeah, you can. You absolutely can. Or a noise.
Yes, I'm going to use prestidigitation to get the one in the middle to go downward so it doesn't fall into the trap.
Okay, cool. Go ahead. You roll me Arcana. Don't forget you have disadvantage because of exhaustion. And
Extreme
yep,
EPS.
Solstice, roll me the athletics or acrobatics.
Oh, that's a 21. That is a 21.
Oh, that's nice.
Ninja,
and
you have
Looker,
something you.
and Looker. These guys aren't actually lizards, so the unicorns didn't have any action to do with these people. These are the aspects of the forest.
Ninja,
Also, by the way, this just casually revealing a dinosaur I haven't shown you yet because you guys have avoided combat so well. I made
Yeah.
2 dinosaurs, and you didn't fight them. Fuckers.
Are they wrapped?
Ninja,
Suffer.
Yes. What?
do you have anything to give Stefano advantage?
Like,
What is he doing?
He's making
Acrobatics.
He's basically making a noise, some kind of distraction, then he's gonna blink away. They're asking, do you have any way to help them?
No.
Okay.
Okay,
not
shame.
even a help action.
Would you like me to suggest you something?
Yes.
Throwing a pretty large boulder. Where the dog is trying to make the distraction, maybe. That might, maybe.
That would,
Boulder holder.
that would,
Okay, that works.
All right, all right.
That's
Okay.
that's in athletics, I'm pretty sure.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
And if
Come
you
on, nat 20.
if you do rage, you get
Nat
it
20, dirty 20.
nice. Okay, congratulations, big boulder dog box. Okay, now let me just roll for these guys. Da, 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 da.
come on.
Oh, that's a. I didn't expect that. This
Did they all fail?
this guy did the best. No, these two succeeded, but no, these two failed. These two failed. This guy did the best. I don't know why. He's the. It's best for you guys. So yeah, he's gonna move 1, 2, 3, and this one is going to move 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay, you
And-
are in the open.
This
You're
one,
free.
we're gonna
You
see
are in
is
the
he
free.
moving towards Raz?
Yes.
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 1.
Even
Remove
if
two.
he rolls perfect, it's impossible for him to reach.
It's impossible for them to get over there.
Well, Raz, congratulations.
Woo!
So I'm gonna walk over to the treasure.
And now you're gonna roll me a 1d20 to see if it's actually a treasure there or if it's a
Nah.
dud.
20.
Re-
Nah.
Remember, you have
Oh,
to,
nat 20.
Nah.
you
20.
remember you have to look at
20.
It's a 13.
13.
Okay. The 13. Still
That could have been worse.
still pretty decent.
Yeah.
Whoa, inspiration be upon ye.
Issue.
Hold on.
10 lucky die.
Raz would like to do something before even considering leaving.
Oh,
What?
Hold on. I'm filling up my sheet so I can do a roll.
Oh
It's
no.
time for perception.
oh my
Percep-
god, you're gonna roll
perceps.
perception? +4. Wait, you got +4 perception? I need to update your perception. It's written here passive of 11.
I think it's because I put one of those like minor buff. Like I get to.
Wait, what's
I
my
got
passive
to add
perception?
some. Like expertise and stuff.
Okay.
Oh, expertise and like thing, and I put
You know what?
Traits.
Fair enough. I only wrote passive. I didn't write your active perception. Okay, what are you doing? Oh, wait. You don't have advantage. So it's 11. You know what?
Unless
Did
mon-
you use your coin, your inspiration to? Did you use your inspiration for that?
I have yet to use that inspiration that I supposedly have.
Yeah. So
I use my
21 then.
one perception. So
He
21.
also has 3 ruses of lucky, which he's never used.
I know, but I've been saving those. I'd rather use the inspiration that's going to expire rather than my luckies.
Ugh.
Okay. What are you doing then?
I want to see if I see more stuff.
Okay.
Time for round 2.
Roll.
You don't
Okay.
say.
Roll.
What do you mean roll? I already rolled.
No. You're using inspiration to re-roll.
Yeah. No. He used the
I
inspiration to get
will
advantage.
never let you be like, oh, I also rolled that number. Can I just choose to get advantage and get that number? I will never let you do that. You
Okay, fine.
you know
Just
I would
roll a
never
20
let you do
raw.
that.
No, I'm just gonna use my sheets. Give me a second, guys.
the
Thanks, I
disappointment.
gotta pull this shit up again.
The disappointment is immeasurable, and my day is ruined.
Well, that's
23!
even better, baby. What do I have over here? This is
And on the other side
This
of
is
that
a
coin was a
D12.
nat 1.
this is not a D20. This is a D20. Okay,
17?
right.
Was that?
What are you looking for?
More
loot.
stuff to steal.
Well. Look what you happen to find. Right? There.
Ah, damn it.
The worst fucking position.
Well, boys,
Screw it!
Oh, wait.
YOLO.
And let me
Okay.
roll again just to see if there's anything else. A 17. Oh, there's absolutely something else. What is there? Is it a?
Ah,
YOLO?
yeah.
It's another good one, isn't it? Nope. It's a.
This is the Raz episode, folks.
Well,
Yup.
this one's going
And
to
I'm
have.
not even doing any character stuff. I'm just being the vessel for stealth.
I
Okay.
mean,
Also,
well,
by
I'm
the
gonna ask
way,
you.
we
Are you
didn't
guys
keep this going for?
Are you guys having
I-
fun? Because this is definitely the
Yeah.
most.
Yes.
This is the most unique
So-
D&D session I've ever had.
I
What?
have one more movement.
This is the
Can I
most.
just stand on top of the treasure I just robbed? I don't want to have to
Yes.
go around.
Yes. By
things.
the way, I should have probably said this.
Um,
You can walk over treasure. That's not an issue. The main issue
Okay,
is
I'd like to stand
yeah.
on the piece
the main thing of
because
these.
I like to go over.
Yeah, I just like to know where the treasure was found.
Okay, well, just put me on the red,
Yeah.
and I will
I'm
move to
gonna-
the left next turn.
Okay.
Oh no,
All right,
no!
boys.
I already used all three of my
Yes.
movement.
Right.
All right, boys. We need to start distracting hard.
Okay.
I'm
Right.
gonna make another trap.
Oh my god, this is beautiful. This is the most unique session I've ever run. I'm glad I was just thinking of like, I don't want to run a combat session.
That's another 18.
What can I do?
Mhm.
Where are you
Dumpling.
making that trap?
I think directly south would be
Directly south again.
Okay.
So we keep just putting traps underneath.
Uh, so the cat at some point, Raz is probably going to have to make a check to make sure she doesn't get got by one of these traps by accident.
Well, that's only if I step on them.
Yeah.
And I've
Well, if
rolled
anything,
2 18s and a
The consequence of them
24.
putting all these traps down is I'm safe, but it also means I have to go around the traps.
Yeah.
Yes.
So,
Also, can someone please make like an alluring scent in one of these frickin' traps?
oh yeah.
Yeah, no, if one of the monsters gets trapped, wouldn't that just be perfect? Because they'd be
No,
upside
see,
down.
Why do you think
and
I've
not...
placed so many traps?
You know what?
Okay,
You know
yeah.
what? I'm gonna
You know
follow
what?
up that.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna roll this big dice. If it goes over the 15, one more monster gets added. Otherwise, we're safe. Well, that's a 20.
That's a 20.
Oh well.
Rick.
Oh, okay. Hold up. That's a 1. Okay, that's. You know what?
Your luck is exactly how it should be.
There we go. And
Rolling a 20 straight into a 1.
there we go.
Yeah.
That's what.
All right.
Here we go. Monsters on the board. More time means more monsters. I mean, more chance of monsters.
So,
Uh,
split up and try and distract.
Yeah.
Solstice, can I sacrifice an item to create a permanent lure?
What is your item?
I got because I've never used this, and I don't see I keep forgetting to use it. The bountiful bento box.
Oh yes. Oh, yeah, absolutely you can.
Okay, I'm putting it in the far southwest corner.
Right there.
So
Okay.
I lure everything down there, and I'm also gonna cast gust to make the smell to attract them with the smell.
Okay. What stat would that even be? God. Hold up. Let me take a look at you.
I
Okay.
think it'd be like
It would
probably a
be.
charisma style.
You know what?
at least
You know what I'm
in the
gonna
vein
make
of
this
one.
because of how weird this is. I'm gonna make this. This is gonna be a spellcasting check. So charisma plus proficiency, which I think is at this point, it's not yet 4. It's 3 only, right?
It's 3.
Yeah. So it's a +8. Roll me your charisma plus proficiency.
Okay.
Or in other words, I
this is
suppose, yeah. You didn't get
12.
advantage.
11.
11. You didn't have advantage. Oh, that's so
I'm guessing no
disappointing.
one helped me with this one.
You know what? I'd like to help with
Hold-
that one.
Hmm. Give me 1 second.
Just-
Add all you can roll again, just flat. Just you roll again, you don't get advantage on this one. Basically, just to account for
Yeah.
having advantage. 14.
14, better.
And also add a 1d4 for
Come
the
on.
value of the item because you're sacrificing an item.
Sacrifice.
In fact, I'm running out of tokens. I mean, I'm not running out of tokens. That's a lie.
3. So 17.
Okay, give me 1
17.
second. What?
That's a good
I'm
one.
gonna use a poker chip. I'm a poker chip. 17. That's pretty good. Here, have 100. That is going to be your permanent lure. So I'm gonna constantly have to, anytime that's a monster here, I'm gonna have to roll, and if they roll low enough, they're just gonna automatically be drawn to this.
Yep,
Which means
that's the plan.
So here's the idea. Now it means any monster here, any monster somewhat close to it, they need to roll above a 12 to go towards Razzle. It's not 10 and above go towards Razzle. It's a 13 and above now. Okay, that's pretty good. Anyone else doing something, or are we good?
Can I make this? Can I make it
With
even more?
with our 17, what's the range of the smell?
Just about this much. Basically, if you're in this corner, they are screwed.
Yep.
Okay.
So,
Which is where most of the enemies are.
wanna make this
Litney, you
little bit-
can't do anything because you used your action
Oh
to
yeah,
help.
action.
Yes.
All right. Isabella, Sarah, did you have any ideas?
Yeah. So Sarah, just so you know, throwing stones has like think any stealth game, stealth movie, whatnot. Throwing stones has always been an age-old tradition that could work, could not work. Then there's also things like, I don't know, noises that there, trees, destruction of trees. Like
Alright,
however,
I'm gonna throw boulders.
your body is a murder machine. This time you need killer sounds, not killer beats. Oh shit!
Yeah. Try to draw
Oh.
them into the kill into the corner.
Oh my god! You're getting
Alright.
Isabella. You're getting bored, huh? I'm sorry.
Sorry.
I'm literally I'm literally doing something else completely different. I don't want to be mean, but like
I'm so sorry.
so bored.
Okay. Do you
I
guys?
would just like to mention,
Okay.
I
to
have
actively
no
resist
idea
not
what
falling
happened in
asleep,
the-
but that's because I woke up at like
Fair enough.
noon
So I'm gonna ask you
yesterday.
guys: do you guys want to end this with just a few dice rolls now instead, considering how far we've gotten into it?
Yeah, that is fair.
So basically,
Everyone's
But I
in.
have so much treasure to steal.
didn't-
yes. So what we're
I
gonna
didn't
do
want
is,
to be rude,
I
but,
know.
I
Listen,
didn't want to be
Isabella,
rude
I
because,
understand. It's a completely bizarre format that I've set up just because I thought it'd be funny, and I didn't expect it to extend beyond. But that was such a good roll. So here's what we're gonna do.
Yeah.
We're gonna keep this simple. We've made very good progress so far. The rest of it, we're not gonna play any more of this. What we're gonna do instead is,
Okay.
I'm gonna call for some dice rolls. And
Okay.
basically,
I'm
that's
waiting
going to decide how well you do in getting the treasure, Raz. So right now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to see if these guys fail. If they fail, then I'm going to move towards it. This treasure's going to be open, and then it's just a matter of I'm going to need like just 2 rolls or 3 rolls from Raz just to see if she can grab those treasures.
Okay.
Come on. Use those fast cat hands.
It's
Pass, fail.
interesting. Fail. One's
Methinks.
passed. Let's roll one more time
Oh,
for
no.
this one. That should here. Oh, that's good. There. Okay, Razzle. Here's what we're gonna do. No, you're not gonna choose where you're moving. What we're gonna do instead is, I'm going to need I'm gonna need 2 acrobatic checks. No,
Why
only
acrobatics?
and 1 stealth. Well, basically, at this point, we're kind of going for. It's not just
So
about
do you want stealth or acrobatics?
acrobatics, because what happens is stealth is auto succeed. We're just trying to make sure you don't accidentally bump into one of that extra visions.
Do it. Number 1. That's a
Yeah.
24.
Okay.
21.
21.
Oh my god.
The reverse.
Okay, consider
Well, you
this,
have to remember I have a +5 to acrobatics.
And you also have multiple weapons.
consider this game
Yeah.
won.
And
Okay.
then I'm just gonna teleport out.
I am so
Here's what-
mildly miffed that none of the traps are set off.
You know what? I need you
consider-
roll me 2d20 just so that I can see what the other 2 treasures are.
Okay.
Styling on them. They see you
Nope.
and just
4. That's a fail.
That's a
Oh,
no.
that one.
Oh, that's really unfortunate. 5.
Oof.
Oh, those are useless.
Yep, that was nothing in those places. They caught your eye, but unfortunately,
But we did get a shiny.
you did get a shiny. And for the shiny, once again, I'm gonna ask you pick a die and say basically decide which end do you want to be the good one.
I'm going to once again say the big end. I want the big end of the die because that's
Come
just.
on.
And I'm gonna go big. This is a D1 100. No, this is a D 10,000. Yes,
Okay.
7,634.
God. Mm,
Okay, good.
oh, you just got it. Artifact.
well done.
Well then, everyone, it's time for a long rest. We're gonna push this aside.
$5 for me.
Okay, we're gonna get
Now,
back to
can I-
actually playing D&D now.
Oh,
Man,
God. Okay, so like I feel like Raz just kind of teleports back in
so-
the middle of the group.
Yeah, so here's what I want
do
to do.
want to know what would happen if any of those traps were triggered.
If the traps are triggered, then I'd basically stick the monster in place and it wouldn't be able to move anymore.
Flip it upside
Thus
down.
making it not a threat unless you walk right next to it.
Raz just kind of takes the loot bag and drops it in the ground in front of the party before collapsing out of exhaustion.
Litney.
Congratulations! Okay,
Just like that. That was stealth.
right. So let me point out something to you
Zaral
guys.
is just going to give a little golf clap.
Yeah, let me point something out to you guys. You have basically actually reached the end of the forest now, because if you do remember, the other Isabella promised you. Yeah, as soon as you beat the heart of the beast, it'll basically just take you straight out. But you chose the detour here, so
Yeah.
you guys take a long rest, and as soon as you finish the long rest, you will be out of the forest finally.
Yeah.
Now I remember Sarah said she would meet us at the end of the forest. Is she there?
I will let you know that after you take a long rest.
All right.
Long rest taken.
I'm
Okay.
I'm so glad we can finally I'm so glad we can. Oh, God damn it! I'm so
Honestly,
glad we
that
can
was-
finally.
Get the fuck out of here.
Did you
Honestly,
really have to base boost that?
And
Yes.
that's a mute.
Yes.
honestly, I did kind of like that idea
Oh.
because it also gave us a little bit more of a mechanic to
Yeah.
go off of.
I had
Unlock.
I like this board mechanic because I was just like, I do not want to run another battle. I cannot run. I do not want to run another battle. You've been through so much already. No. So I decided let's
Yeah, I
let's turn
perfectly
this in.
respect that.
Yeah, I decided yes, let's make this simple. And because Raz won the check at the end, I had to put more treasure down. I just couldn't.
So, Star,
Yes.
is that encounter coming up, or is that for later?
My memory is so bad, I have no clue what you're talking about.
I don't know what I can say without spoiling it.
Just
Didn't
DM
say
him.
Go to
anything.
private chat or send him a PM.
I'll just DM it.
But yeah, Litney, he gives a standing ovation, just applauds Razzle, and then asks, "May I have my lucky die back, please?"
Before
Wait,
you
you gave that to Raz?
Yeah, I said she lent it to her.
I don't need it.
Yeah, I know, but it was just as a precaution.
The only thing I thought you lent me was those thieves' tools, but I also
Oh, yeah,
didn't
I
need
did.
those, to be honest. Anyway, I'm gonna return this cape of whatever, and I'm taking the glimmer cape back.
cape off, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, pretty much. No, I want the glimmer cape.
Cape off, fuck this shit, I'm out.
Nope, nope, nope.
Yes, yes, yes.
Hell no. To the no, no, no. Hell to the no.
Okay, right. So that's wonderful. Let me
Glimmer cape.
So, would you guys like me to tell you what items you got?
Yes.
Wait,
Yeah, definitely.
save it post.
What?
Let's save it for after.
You know what? Yeah, no, that's fair.
You know
we'll have
what?
like a list.
Yeah,
Yeah,
actually,
you know
that's
what?
true. Let's
That'll
probably
That'll
save
also
it for after.
also give me more time to make the item to make cooler items.
Got it.
Okay.
Okay, so here's what I'm gonna leave this board.
Basically, 4 good items and 2 duds.
I'm gonna leave this board in a corner. Oops, whoopsie. I don't want to knock you over. I'm gonna leave this board all over here in the corner just because it was a fun time to remember.
Yeah.
Okay.
I am still mildly
Hello.
annoyed that none of the traps got triggered.
Yeah, I am
I'll just
too.
have to set more traps in the next encounter.
Yeah. So
Bear.
Uh,
Honestly, it's better that they didn't get triggered because that would mean they got too fucking close.
okay.
Yes.
So here's what we're gonna do. Pick the party. I want you to pick one person. I want you as a party to pick one person right now. Just one of you guys.
What's the reason?
That person is going to roll something specifically
Sorry,
for
didn't
me.
mean to do that.
Okay.
It is not related
Just
as
a
stats,
random.
not stat related. It's just a flat roll. I just
Okay.
want you all to agree on one person.
I nominate myself.
Right,
I
you
have
rolled.
the most obscene of DM hands, so I'm probably gonna roll like either a 1 or a 20.
That
Pick
is
me
a
if you want an extreme option.
yeah.
The inky black cat, Banafakalata, Banakafalata, has become a big giant frog now. It's like an inky frog, like bomp, bomp, bomp.
Frog.
So,
okay.
Yep, and his
So-
name is now Boba Nakafalata.
Oh, Banakalava! Oh! Okay, pick one of you. Just, who is it?
Cool bond. He's the crit
Okay.
bond.
yeah, he already rolled.
Agreed?
No, I haven't.
Okay.
Everyone agree,
Oh.
Cool Bond? Cool Bond.
You know what? Yeah.
Okay.
Cool Bond,
What do you want me to roll?
I need you to roll me 2d20.
That is a 29, my good sir.
Well, wow. Oh no, wow.
Oh, nor.
Oh my god. Wait a second.
So
We
what's
suddenly discover abandoned dragon horde.
Give me 1 second.
We
Do
suddenly
I have...
find Sarah dead.
Why don't I have this one available? I have these old exports over here. Oh, it's in work. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna call a 5-minute break because I just need to quickly prep something. Because unfortunately, no. Because the thing is, I can describe things, but it's nothing serious like that. It's just a matter of I can't just drop a character down. I need to actually go in and I need to put the file path and nonsense.
Yeah.
Fair.
Alright, sure. I'm gonna use the occasion to go and take
Yeah,
a bathroom break.
Yeah,
Be
can
right
you walk
back.
us out of the forest
Yes, of
before
course.
you leave?
Yes, of course. Isabella will do exactly that. I mean, that's her job.
I meant
Yes,
Star. We are
absolutely. I'm
still
gonna
on the
sorry.
do that.
BRB, I'm gonna pee.
Uh, 1 second. Are we looking at the world map? No, this is it. Here we are. You're in this map. You're not all the way up there. This is the carriage located. The carriage over here. That's where you are. 2 days travel away from Inadi. Huzzah!
Obviously, Litney is a bit sad that you don't see her daughter around.
I didn't say anything yet.
I know. I'm just joking. Also, the map definitely updated
What map?
it a bit.
What do you mean?
Because I just noticed some of the other stuff that's up here on the map.
The question mark and stuff?
Yeah.
The last time you were on this map, it was all here. I didn't update this since then.
I must have not noticed.
I did not put extra work in, no. I put all the work in
It's
beforehand.
Star. They put the minimum in.
If you want to call this a
Except when it's
minimum,
different.
sure. Because the thing is, I'm working on updating the map, but I've not actually exported that. So you're just...
I'm back.
Allow me to rephrase it then. This
Back.
map is the minimum. Or is that still incorrect? No.
Yeah, call it
And
that. Sounds fine.
All that's left is Isabel to get back.
I'm as gentle
Yep, I'm
with
back. I
words
told
as I
you I'm
am with a
back.
sledgehammer. Translation, not.
Oh,
I am back. Anyway.
cool.
Sorry for that.
Don't worry about it too much. Okay. Right, so this is going to be interesting.
By the way, when they see it, do anyone have any sort of reaction to Boba Nakafalata?
No.
Ratchel's
Which-
definitely-
There's a
Hey.
sense of rivalry quickly brewing between Friend and Beneficalacta. That was my best attempt at pronouncing that on a short notice.
Just call him
Oh, come on,
Baba.
why does every other familiar hate mine? God damn it, he's just a giant gorilla-sized
Looking
frog.
at another frog.
Look. No, Rachel doesn't hate any of the other animals.
I
She just
know,
sees
I
them as-
know.
She just sees them as a rival.
The
I
only
know.
one Stefano actively dislikes is the rat, and mainly because he knows he can't kill it and have it stay dead.
The rivalry is not doing great right now, by the way, because as a giant frog, he's literally able to eat you in one bite.
Come
If
at
you're
me,
small.
bro!
Friend, you do not grasp you do not comprehend the negative 30 int it has.
Wisdom maybe, but intelligence he don't comprehend.
No,
There
that's
is
not actually how it
nothing in
works.
there. He has a 0 int.
Oh, you mean you're familiar?
He's an animal. He's the
Friend
only
has 0 intelligence. Not 0 modifier. No, 0 intelligence.
I see.
head empty. It annoys Rachel.
There's nothing in there.
Rachel prefers whoever she's taunting to fight back.
I've been so
And then there's this
excited
friend
for
that just
this for so long.
stares blankly.
You're lucky that Stefano is not a cat, because then Rachel would suffer before dying.
Well, I mean, being digested alive is a pretty painful death if they were to fight, but you know.
Also, we still have our.
Oh, and also he can fly.
We also have our puppet at Cicero.
Does everyone in this group have familiar? Yeah, actually, everyone in this group has a familiar.
And not Sarah.
No.
No, not Sarah.
Sarah has the brick.
It speaks
I
to
know.
her. It desires violence.
And what's funny,
We all have a familiar.
Yeah, mine's best. Though.
Stefano is more of a companion than a familiar.
Yeah, close enough.
We all have a little
Rachel's-
friend. I mean, sorry, high
Yep.
challenge friend. God.
To be fair, my friend is bigger than me.
to be fair,
Well, you're the high challenge friend.
Yeah.
to be fair, Rachel is the most. She will insult you just for the heck of it, while Litney's not really the insulty kind.
Okay, I think I'm good. I think I'm good to go.
All right.
What horrors did we find?
Horrors? None! Why would I give you horrors, you stupid, stupid person?
Because it's a D&D.
Okay, so here we are. I am not putting these things on the Roll20 map. By the way, I'm putting it on the Tabletop Simulator map just because it's easy. It's easy to do and look better. And I'm running out of space. So as you emerge from the forest, bleary-eyed still, because as soon as you guys are able to, you decide to book it out because you don't want to be here a second longer than you have to be. The the ground underneath slowly feels more and more pleasant. The sound as the carriage drive past and the horse's hooves sink like very, very partially into the muddy, eternally dry ground kind of cease, becoming more solid clop, 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 and the little rumble of running over pebbles with your slightly metal rimmed wooden tires. The purple that you've been seeing for the past God knows how long finally fades, and you see yellow, green, and the blue, blue sky. God bless the blue, blue sky, or my hammer, whichever you prefer. Emerging from the forest, you notice an oddly odd sight. The sight you see is of a carriage besieged by goblins. At least it might be besieged. Or maybe it's goblins standing around the carriage. Some of them having pointy weapons, others having not so pointy weapons. And there's a single guy sitting in front of the carriage, strumming away. He's basically kind of like he's strumming away at a lute, dancing around and like singing in a weird way, like. And there was a person here who was enjoying his day until he was besieged by the goblin threat. He's singing a lot more elegantly than I can. But, the vibes are pretty much as he kind of just looks in you, he glances in your direction, he's like, and he wishes he could have a friend. He wishes he could be a bit safer. Again. Not as grating
Well, that's actually funny because Banaka Falata was actually so fed up with the forest that he was also singing. He was going, "What's this? What's this? There's colors everywhere."
This is
What's
the man, by the
There
way.
was thing in the air.
You see
Yeah.
this man, who seems, he's dressed like a typical bard would be. Although, he seems a bit neater. He seems a bit, how do I say, professionally trained with the lute. You would know, being a royal, especially Solstice. The way he plays the lute is not the way a normal person plays the lute. It's more of a, it's more the way how someone who plays the lute for nobles plays. You know, there's a form to it. He has you need to always have always have to have this finger touching this string. It looks good. Does it work better? No, but it looks good.
Yeah.
Start.
I'm gonna help out to him. Do you need help, or is the song just ironic?
All the goblins turn to look at you, and Goblin Slayer is like,
"Oh, Sir Slayer, you may go.
It's a
have fun."
No, wait, not yet.
Wait.
It's obvious the guy's in trouble.
And then the guy's like, "Oh, these are." Okay, I'll actually put some effort into thinking about this.
Just don't sing, please.
He is singing, and as he's singing, the goblins turn to regard you, and he just basically strums a bit louder. It's like, "Pain." And there was a man named Jalapeno, and he once sat upon a pino. And all the goblins immediately just turn back and continue clapping, with their weapons still in their hands. And he just turns to you and he's like, my friends, please speak on my behalf."
I have a question.
So let me just.
Wait, there once was a man named Jalapeno?
That was just random. You feel like that was completely random nonsense. Just that there was this man called Jalapeno who's Jalapeno. That's just how utter nonsense, just to distract the goblins. The Goo Goo Gaga.
As a bard,
taking keys.
Razzle's just like, this is tasteless.
It is tasteless because he's clearly not trying to. He's trying to vaguely entertain goblins while calling out for help. He's clearly not got his heart in playing for the goblins. I will say anyone who wants can roll nature.
You know what? Yeah,
I have a question.
Anyone who's curious can just roll nature. 23, 16. That's pretty good. You would know. Goblins like these are not inherently these don't look like the inherently violent type of goblins. It seems more like they can be
opportunistic.
How do I say this? Yeah, when it comes to goblins, there's multiple types. There are some types of goblins who are just completely friendly. They're very civilized, like townspeople, basically. Some goblins are completely feral, and these goblins are basically in between. They're essentially they're like bandits, but they're like children bandits.
Yeah.
Very easily entertained. It's like they only hunt because they hunt only because they're hungry. They rob people only because they can't find food.
Yeah.
And if they're bored, they'll just happily sit down and listen to someone play music all day long.
Yeah. So
Okay, so we have short stacks, evil, and gremlin.
Yes.
Are
gremlins.
these children? Are these children or just morons? Because you described how you described them.
They're basically basically they're all like the village idiot. That's just imagine them all as the drunk lad. They're the village idiot. That's roughly what you deal with. Maybe now and then you'll find a smart person, but they maybe could be a reason for it, or they could just be dealt with violence. That's all perfectly fine. I will say this. This is not a combat encounter. Even if you choose violence, these are very low-level goblins. And you are all a party of level 7s. I will not even entertain a combat. So if you say you're violencing, then I'm going to say you're violencing. I will not entertain any rolls.
Since
Solstice is gonna use Thunderous Smite to basically scare them away.
And
because she's sick and tired of dealing with his jackasses, and she'd rather not have to clean up the blood after Slayer had been at it.
Yeah, Slayer. Let's face it, he hasn't had a good goblin slaying in a while, and these guys just seem to be the aggressors. So
These guys wouldn't even be a fair. These guys wouldn't even be a challenge for him.
Yeah, but just let him have this. Just for the
Uh,
catharsis of it.
he hasn't had a very good time fighting non-goblins, so let him have this moment of victory.
All right. I retracted my plan.
Don't worry about the detritus. I'll just okay. Can you just tell Goblin Slayer to leave the brains intact?
Sure.
That's all I'm asking. All right, cool.
Good luck with that.
Well, not all, just at least a few.
Just stab their torso.
Yep.
Cut their heads off. Just turn.
Go right ahead. I'm retracting my plan.
Just have Goblin Slayer go in.
Solstice will just say, "All right, let the dog off the leash."
You may have
My
fun
mistress
now.
would ask that he please leave as many brains as possible intact.
And he's gonna be like,
Yeah, so-
I got goblins! Goblins! And he turns to you, and he's like, right, yeah, okay, heads, goblin heads, got it. Yes, sure.
Cartoons.
More!
I would just like to imagine that just off screen, and it's just so off screen that it's brutal.
By the way, fun fact, how Goblin Slayer approaches this, because he doesn't just run in immediately and start slaughtering. He instead, while they're distracted, he just goes around really quickly and takes a bunch of rope, just ties it to one of the trees, goes around, ties, and then he also he's gonna just throw a bunch of ball bearings as well on the ground. Then he's gonna go back around to the open side. Then he's gonna rush in and start slaughtering any of the goblins who try running away. They get wrung by they get tripped by the rope, tripped by the ball bearings, and he has an easy pickings of them.
You know,
Solstice is gonna use Gust to make sure no splatter reaches her.
Okay, and once the goblins are dealt with, the bard finally stops and he's like, "Oh, thank God! I thought I'd have to play for them for the rest of my life, which probably wouldn't have been more than this afternoon." By the way, the timing right now is about 6 in the morning, and so this man walks up to you. He's fairly casual, but you can tell he's got like some kind of training in his step. And he's like, "Hi,
yes.
it's a great time to meet you." I mean, it's not a great. You know what? Yeah, I stand by what I said. It's a great time to meet you, and there's so many of you. Might you be adventurers?
Monty's gonna do a once-over of him and his
Oh, hold up!
equipment, see if any
Wait,
of
his
it's damaged
accent.
or if he's
No,
damaged.
wait. Here, this is accent. Oh, hello! It is a great time to see you, my new friends. Oh, I was so scared. I was worried I would be.
Bury him alive.
This is.
I'm not actually gonna do that. I do have spells that can do that. I'm not going to though.
all right.
Solstice is gonna
By the
do
way, I am
stage.
just curious. Amongst all of you, like, who would have like knowledge on like, oh, that person's that person, oh, that's that guy, that's the noble. I heard that guy's really famous
Solstice?
lately.
Razzle.
No, not me. I'm
So,
right now. I'm busy. I'm busy opening
Solstice,
skulls.
Razzle,
Razzle.
both of you can roll me history with advantage.
Litney has.
Also, how many brains can I get?
Litney,
Nope.
you have no chance of knowing this.
Oh yeah, because this is New Age.
Yes, you have old age knowledge. This guy's not old age. Oh, well,
How many
Razzle,
brains can I get? That was asking how many brains could I
there
get.
were 7 goblins. Goblin Slayer managed to roll me. No, wait. Roll me 1d4.
All right.
And then I'll add something
2.
to it.
All right, that's perfect.
No. You don't get 2. You get 1d4 plus 2. So that's a total of 4 brains. Okay.
All right, cool.
Razzle, you don't know who this guy. He's someone. He's probably like someone trying to be a bard.
He doesn't know to sing. She already knows that.
I mean, unlike me, he hit the tones. I completely failed, but
No,
he.
no, I get it, but the lyrics. I know he's making it
Oh,
up, but
oh
God, you could have done
no,
better.
hey,
You're a bard, for Christ's sake.
his lyrics were awful.
Yeah.
Yes, and yeah, Solstice. You're like 50%. You're like at least 60% sure. This guy's one of the princes.
Oh, the what?
You're fairly at least you're fairly certain this guy might be one of the princes. You don't know which one. Probably like
Yeah.
the third one. You've heard something about the third prince being like a runaway, someone who's just completely done with royalty, nobility, and stuff, and just trying to be a common guy. But you don't, it strikes you as very familiar. And yeah, so he's like, oh, how can I help you? I mean, how can I ever hope to prepare you with, I know, gold always works, right?
That would be appreciated.
As I stated earlier, Monty's gonna be taking a quick once over of him and his equipment, make
Okay,
sure
right.
none of it's damaged.
Right. Oh, so if you're actually assessing the situation, okay? What you see, Monty, you see this man, he seems mostly fine. His instruments might have gotten a bit out of tune because of, well, he probably didn't get a chance to tune them before he started playing, and he's been frantically playing almost non-stop since, looking at him,
Oops, sorry.
maybe for at least 4 hours. He
Yeah.
looks pretty out of breath. Behind him, what you thought was just a carriage is a much bigger one, like almost like a caravan. Okay, caravans are multiple carriages together. It's a merchant's carriage, and in this merchant's carriage, you see a man. You see this man sitting at the step of the merchant's carriage. His right knee is seems to be in bloody bandages. As he basically turns to look at you, and the guardian's like, hello. It's good timing you have here.
I'm gonna walk up and cast Cure Wounds.
No, don't bother. I got lay on hands. Better to use free.
Alright.
How hurt is he?
To describe this, out of his 6 HP, he's got 2.
Okay,
wow,
so
thank
I
you.
healed him for 4 then.
Yeah, he's,
By
the
the way,
most
where
obvious.
is that duck?
The duck. Obviously,
The
it's
duck
on
that's
you.
always here.
Obviously, it's on Fred's head. It's on Fred's head.
It's a totem pole.
Yes. The moment anyone's like, "Where's that duck?" is you see Monty staring straight forward. You see Friend staring straight forward. ? Forward. You see the duck staring straight down. Angry eyebrows scribble on it.
How did?
Yeah.
Why is there scribbles on it?
Don't ask for that which you can
Okay.
never know.
So the Martian man's like, "Oh, this is greatly appreciated. Oh my God, I thought I was going to die here listening to this schmuck's music." It's like, well, excuse me, my music was keeping us alive. And your music would have been the fucking death of me. I mean, listen, I appreciate it, but oh my God, man, your lyrics. My mom could have done better, and she's half deaf and dead.
Yeah.
And then the bard's like, oh, well,
Solstice will go.
I never.
As much as I appreciate a good squabble for entertainment values, we have stuff to do, and so please don't do that when I'm
Okay.
talking.
Does
Please,
any of
please.
us have silence?
You could have just done that for a second. You didn't have to do it for a full 3 seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, where was I? Can I get your names
The bard is like,
or maybe?
yeah. So the boss says over. He's like, he reaches his hand up for a second, almost taking the, like he's gonna basically like he's like gonna do the fancy thing, like, oh, he's gonna like put his hand on his chest, and he quickly switches mid sentence to like a thumbs up, awkwardly pointing at him at his face. It's like, the name's Roger. It's great to meet you. No last name, just Roger. It's nice and simple. I'm a simple man. I like keeping it simple, And then
Can I? Do I know if he? How bad is he trying to use a fake name, or is that his real name?
So insight check.
his
Is
name.
it say intelligence or wisdom?
With him saying his name is Roger, you remember what his name is. You remember that the prince, his name was Rogeridu Mario, your uncle. Let me write it in. Rogeridu Mario.
Is your entire family a goddamn pun?
So that's his real name, but he just called himself Roger. So you can tell he's trying to be like, I'm a normal person. And what's your name? Well, it's Roger. Roger, do I gotta make up a good name. Come on, you can do it, Roger. Fuck! Nobody will buy it.
At least it's.
Oh, it's great.
So, what does the third? I'm guessing he's the third prince.
He is the third prince, though he's clearly trying to pretend he's not.
So, what does someone of your stature, heavy emphasis on the stature, so he gets that I know who the fuck he is? Because I think this guy is a bit daft. Do out in the boomies.
Oh, I'm on a mission. A mission to spread love, music, and also, kind of just, help out here and there. Like, I don't know. I just like. I like traveling. I like adventuring. It's usually not this bad. Okay.
Monty's gonna look up at Roger and go,
oh yeah, by the way.
You should have been more prepared for the opportunity of combat, if I do say so myself.
And as you say that, the freshly healed merchant stands up with great struggle, because healing magic is great, but a common person really has so much endurance. It's like, ugh, we were prepared. Unfortunately, we were prepared. Unfortunately, the guards I hired ran the fuck away that way, he says, pointing towards the forest where you guys just came out.
Because of
Oh.
goblins.
And the only one who was stuck around was this idiot. Well, I guess I owe him my life, but he owes me my hearing back. And then he's like,
did one of them happen to be a constantly high off his ass tiefling, with the
What?
others being an Eladrin, and or am I confusing things?
no. He says he
Then they're not the
shakes his
people I'm
head.
thinking of.
No, nothing that exquisite, nothing that exotic. Just that was like a human, an orc, and a tabaxi. He kind of points to he points towards you, Razzle. It's like, they all kind of look like you. Just very tall, skinny, and he kind of points to Sarah. The Tabaxi look like you, very big, very strong, and he kind of just points at. He kind of points over at Monty, and the human looks like you, a big fat loser. I mean, no offense, you're fine,
Oh.
but for turtle, you're good, you're handsome, strong. But for human, no.
Yeah.
And
I'm gonna straight up.
as he's pointing out, by the way, he kind of points, and he just suddenly notices the NPCs behind you, especially Inadi poking her head out the carriage, and he's like, "Little Inadi!" And Inadi's like, Inadi's like,
Hearing that,
"Uncle Yorif!" And she's going to.
hearing that, Litney just turns and look.
Inadi's going
down
to.
her.
Inadi's going to run out of the carriage. It's gonna come and gonna go and give a flying kick to this man right in his gut, and he's gonna be like, "Oh, no, you're still so strong. Oh,
Star.
yes."
Don't forget you have a charm of the Witchlight Queen still left. If you want
Inadi
to,
flies. Inadi gets out of the
Flying
carriage
kick.
and flies towards him, and he's like, "Oh, what is
Some
this?
of them
Did the
are.
fairy become a real fairy?" And then a flying kick, and he's like, "Oh no, you become so much stronger." Oh, baby. Poor
My
guy.
mistress is willing to cast Hold Person in order for you to do it again if you wish.
No, do
don't,
not
please don't. Really? Oh my god, I could be so cool. And he's like, "No, I'm going to die.
no.
I mean, no, it's a big storm. Yusuf is strong."
Solstice is gonna fly up, grab her shoulder, and make her land.
Yeah, and she's
Don't
gonna
accidentally kill the old fuck.
she's gonna awkwardly float left and right even after she lands, but she's gonna be like, "Oh yeah, I got like wings, like when I'm in a carnival or something." They're like, "Awesome. Also, by the way, Yusuf, Uncle Yusuf, I'm like, you're here. Wow. Does that mean we're close to the village?" It's like, "Oh yes, we are like 2 days away from the village." But wait, what? He kind of looks to all of you again. How do you have little Inadi? What happened?
Do you want the long version or the short version?
Litney will.
They're in a barrel.
Litney chimes in and gives the clip note version.
He points at Razzle, who said that. And it's like, "You know what? I will take the short version. You can maybe save your breath. Tell the long version to someone else in the village. I right now would like a good solid drink, and to get the hell out of this place. You know what? Who wants a drink?" Except and Hadi immediately shoots her hand up.
Yeah.
Oh,
Litney,
don't worry, I got
anything.
your favorite juice. Was it cranberry or
before-
beetroot? And she's like, I don't like that. Give me apple. Give me apple juice. Like, yes, we have apple juice too.
If you wish only to drink something and not specifically alcohol, my mistress has the opportunity to give you water.
Yeah.
She points. She ominously points the decanter of endless water at his face.
And then the bard at this point, he's gonna be like, I have water. And that sounds very intimidating, so I'm going to say no. And the bard's like, "Oh, water! Oh, that would be so good. I'm so parched. Oh, I could drink a geyser."
While the slapstick is going on, Solstice will talk to Joseph and just confirm that he knows what the forest is that he's approaching.
Yes, and Yusuf is going to be like, "Oh, I know. I am very well aware. You see, we are on the route. I'm so sorry if I keep doing this in Table of Simulator instead of Roll20, but it's just
don't worry about
the
it.
tokens just look
Don't worry,
prettier
it's okay.
here." So what he's basically going to point out, we are on trade route. We are here from going from the capital of the Mountains of Fire, and we're making our way back to Inadi. So say this is all safe route, and I know that it's a bad place. He says, pointing at the forest. And I told them it was a bad place, but those idiots and cowards refused to listen to me and refused to fight. Who? By the way, they did not run away from the goblins. No, if they did that, I would have killed them myself. No.
What? Wait, what?
Oh, I have an idea. Is
You know why they ran away? Because they saw a dragon fly over it. They're like, oh, it's a dragon. Stupid idiot.
Solstice is gonna pull out one of the items they got from the graveyard. Did this belong to one of them?
It did. That did right there. By the way, the item you pulled out is... Yeah, the item you pulled out.
You don't have to.
Yeah, it's a sword sheet. No. I'll tell you right now. The item you pulled out is a sword sheet. It's an odd little sword sheet that's got like it seems to be mostly wooden, but also got metallic bits and latches on it. It's rusted in weird ways that the wood is what's rusted, not the metal.
Ooh, interesting.
Yeah, there seems to be no sword, but you also don't know exactly how deep the sword sheet is. But it is definitely an interesting item. And he looks at it, he's like, oh yes, that big fatty human was like, the big fatty human was bragging about it. It's like, oh, it's my greatest, it's my cool, awesome weapon. If I put a sword in it and I pull it out, and blah, blah, oh, you know what, I'm not going to bore with the details. I don't remember half of it because, whenever he talks, I just kind of zoned it out. Yes, that belonged to one of them, and I assume they're probably dead, which...
Oh yeah, 100%.
Well, may their souls rest in peace wherever the fuck they are. But they left me for dead too, so I don't have that much sympathy.
Yeah.
I probably should. I probably should have sympathy. At least the father would say, but
Considering how stupid they were, it's a 50-50 chance if they got transformed or they straight up died.
I hope, they did leave me for dead and all that, but I got enough compassion. At least I hope they just died instead of transforming. Because God, if they had to live as one of those creatures, that might be worse than death.
Don't cry for morons. Otherwise, you're gonna spend all day.
Yes. So, you know what? No, I'm not gonna say that my carriage is open for business here because I don't want to be here. But if you travel with me back to Inadi, the village of Inadi, not little Inadi over here, and Inadi's gonna basically punch him in the gut like, I'm Big Inadi now. You call me Big Inadi, and you call the village Little Inadi. Yes, that's what you should do now. It's like, no, we're not going to do that.
Litney is like, no, you're still a little naughty. You have a bit away until I can call you young and naughty.
I feel like when Richie says this, Raz would raise a sign specifically to Inari, basically reads, "Keep telling yourself that, kid."
And Inari's gonna be like, aha! I've grown wise to your games. I've been told about this. That sign says, I bet you can't read that sign.
The sign changes and say, "No, not even close." Good guess, though.
It changed! It changed like magic! You cheated! You're a cheating cat! You're a lying cat! You're a cat burglar!
Turns to Litney. You really need to teach her how to read.
It's been a trial.
Since this is just gonna say, Litney, babysitting duties.
And as you're chatting...
Speaking of which, by the way, it's one thing that I ate this goblin's brain, but what do I get from it?
What do you mean?
The spell.
Look in the chat.
You could attempt to recall an important fact known to the creature, family history, building layout, password, detail of the dead. Oh my god. Okay, hold on a second. Okay, you ate one of these goblin's brains. Okay,
Oh, bandit hideout.
give me 1 second.
Have
Yeah, maybe.
send Slayer out on a mission
Give me a second.
to
Wait,
loot
I
the bandit
think
camp.
I got it. Hold up a second. Okay, because you've eaten 4 of them, so as you dive into the brains of these goblins, whatever they had,
You
you
are
know.
letting me eat 4 of them? Alright, sure.
I mean, hold up. Oh, the spell only works once, right? Okay, never mind. Don't worry. You ate 1. You got 4. You eaten 1. I think.
Hmm.
Right? Okay.
Yes.
So hold up a second.
I tried to get the one that looks like the most leader-ish / smartest.
The only one smart. You went after the only one smart enough to veer his pants forward and not backwards.
Alright. My standards aren't high, just the least stupid looking.
Yes. Okay. Now, as you go deep into their brain, you're thinking, man, the swamp's a bad place. Let's go eat stuff over there.
Okay, so they are over here.
They are basically they are from the village swamp. Let me. So, God, this is that's.
I don't have to roll a check. It says I have to roll a check equal to the intelligence score.
Don't worry, I'm giving you this.
Oh, okay, cool.
Their intelligence score is apparently low enough to where you wouldn't need to roll.
Okay, yeah, it's pretty low. So yeah,
Fair
okay, so
enough.
basically that it's like over here in the swamp. Basically, the goblins are like from here in the swamp, and that top row is pretty simple. They have a little bit of a hidey hole over there, and they're like, this place sucks because the place sucks. They keep getting attacked all the time by all the creatures and monsters, and they just like they finally rubbed 2 brain cells together and were like, let's go find a better home. And they came over here, and they're like, that looks tasty. Let's eat that. Oh, those people look. I want food. Maybe they have food. I'll go beat them up. I'll go get food out of them, and then they eventually attack these people. They are basically
Alright,
they're
well,
basically bandits.
I'm guessing
alright,
they
well,
have
that was all of them. Then I
They
guess
they have
cleaned up their hideout.
they don't have. So the thing is, they have the original hideouts in the swamp. It had quite a few things more than they couldn't carry all of it because the swamp's a bad place because they gradually built things up over the course of time and they had bigger and stronger goblins with them. But the thing is, they eventually got tired of the swamp, so they left. There are more goblins there in the swamp, like a hobgoblin specifically. They have a military base set up.
Oh shit, Hobgoblin? Oh no.
And so,
I was
so
thinking
these guys are much more minor time. They basically dug holes to put their loot away, and they don't even remember where it is. At least not the brain you remember, not the brain you've eaten. So they're just
Alright,
they're just holes here and there with just random loot inside. It could be a berry, or it could be a spoon, or it could be a diamond.
yeah.
Basically useless for you.
I will. Banaka Falata will relay all this information anyway to them, to the rest of the group. Please do not mind the casual cannibalism. I swear to you, this has a purpose.
You know,
Solstice will ask.
I mean, listen, if
ask,
you're going to eat goblin, I'm not gonna question.
Yeah.
Okay, it's like whatever. Goblin eat people, people eat goblin. It's whatever. It's not for me. I find it weird, but if it's for you, you go ahead. You're like, he kind of just waves, like just has his hand here. That actually, he's like trying to figure out words. He's like, you're like a pretty land fish.
Yeah.
Would you like sunscreen?
No, thank you. I appreciate it, but my mistress, which I am talking for as she's mute, is not affected by sunlight all that much.
Oh, I see. Would you like a dozen little pieces of sunglasses to put over those glowing bits?
Those are not eyes. They just look like eyes. The only real eyes that she has are on the corners of her mouth. But this is appreciated.
He's like he waves the finger at you. He's like, oh, that's very good. This is like I know a friend, the warrior tribe. They draw like little eyes on their back, and they're like, so that when someone looks, they will be like, I'm seeing you. Oh, that's really good.
Yeah.
By the way, he's into his second bottle already.
Yeah.
He has offered anyone who wants a drink of fairly strong alcohol. And as you guys are talking, my, it looks like it seems that you've already gotten yourself into another situation. As someone none of you have met before except for Litney walks in. What looks to be another Litney.
Litney
Oh,
without
it's
even
baby
looking.
Litney.
Litney without even looking like, well, you know how I am. Somehow getting myself into trouble, but always
Yeah,
finding
this is
myself.
appropriate. She is slightly shorter than Litney.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
Actually, no,
I
wait.
presume this is baby Litney.
Yeah. So she finally turns around. So it's good to see you again, Sarah. Can we cut the? I feel like that would be a good stinger for ending this episode.
You know what?
Perfect time in the episode.
We can end it. We can end there.
Yeah, with just
before
going
that,
back,
before
yeah,
that,
just-
Yeah.
quick question. If we send Slayer to deal with that goblin camp, can he do it on his own? Or does
I
he
will-
need help?
I will say
fund them all.
the swamp is another forbidden region, even harsher than the forbidden forest.
Ah,
Yeah,
So that is like a legitimate. If you go in there, it will basically just be struggle. Constant.
okay. The reason I asked is because I don't think we can stop him now that he knows that they are there.
So here's the thing: Slayer's not easy. He didn't get killed by goblins. He got killed by a
he
dragon.
got killed by a dragon.
So
Dragons are much more intelligent than goblins.
and anti-goblin tactics don't work against the giant scaly lizard that is a lizard and therefore not a goblin and can breathe acid.
Well, maybe anti-kobold tactics would work on a dragon.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Litney,
We are going to
can you-
end the session here, though, and we're going to end the stream here first. In 3,
Yeah.
2, 1.
Chicken shillelagh.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.